All right. I think we are live. So I'm going to wait a couple of minutes, see if I can get this live up on this computer so that I can respond to people's comments and that in the live stream. I have no idea what I'm doing though. Here we go. All right. Well, we need to turn the volume down on here. I think we are live. Because I don't need to hear myself talking. All right. Looks pretty good. Make sure. Yes, this is. All right, we've got a few people on. G'day everyone, how you all going? Leave me a comment in the chat. I'll answer whatever I can for you. And just while we're kicking off, I'll let you know that Custom Creations is in the chat as well. So if you've got any questions about any of this custom grit finishing gear here, Custom Creations finishing gear, I keep doing that. You got your custom grits, you got your wax and your liquid wax. If I can't answer your question, they will be able to for sure. Wooden things and stuff. This dude is cool and I love live hangouts. Thanks, man. Glad to be hanging out. Did you bring a beer along? You're up in Canada, aren't you? So that's pretty cool. Misfit74, how you doing? Custom Creations is here. Wood's the worst to forge. G'day, Philip, how you doing? Kayla, Steph, how are yous? My first live stream didn't have audio. You're already ahead of me. Well, I'll tell you what, mate. My first live stream was an absolute terrible feat. I tried to use my Sony a6400 for that one. The audio was absolutely shocking and it just did not go down well at all. Harrison, thanks, mate. Appreciate that. Alan, appreciate the kind words, mate. Thank you very much. Yeah, Steph, if you've got a sharp carving knife in hand, please be careful. Yes, sharp implements are not really very friendly in this workshop. Still recovering from my recent accident. So how is everyone going? Are we all having a drink on Saturday? I've got my trusty Corona here with me. It's about all I drink these days. We've got the full set of custom grit finishes here. Again, Scott, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. I don't know why I keep doing it. It's only my first beer as well. The full set of Custom Creations finishes here. The custom grit step 1 and 2, the custom wax and the liquid wax. So if you guys have got any questions about that stuff, make sure you fire away in the comments because Custom Creations is there. He's waiting to answer any questions that I can't. So I've got I pulled my old phone out for this one. A random generator here with everyone's details who entered. And eventually we're going to spin that little wheel and we're going to see who wins. So we've got quite a few entries in there. There's about 50, which is quite good. From memory, I think my 1,000 subscriber giveaway was only around 20 entries, I think. So this is substantially bigger. Let me check here. Oh, sorry, don't mean to start a war over the nozzles. This is the super big bottle too. So it doesn't come standard in the packs. Be careful, Yes, well, Steph, I was being super careful and I've actually got my video coming out next week. You can see the full incident. It was about 10 to 12 mil of the chisel that actually went through this side of my finger and bruised this side here. So she went straight through. It was not a good time at all. At least they tuned during this live as there might be a little something more than this setup for grabs. Oh, what are we saying here, Custom Creations? Hey, what's your little comment about there? Mother's Day crafting done now to watch this. Absolute champion, Kayla. Misfit74, not sure I entered. Let me check, mate. I'm pretty sure you did. Yep, Misfit74, I got you on the list. You are entered, mate. So all you had to do was leave a comment on the custom grit review with the hashtag custom grit and be a subscriber of the channel. And you were entered, but you're definitely on there, my friend. I'll just be here for moral support. I appreciate your support either way though, mate. Appreciate that either way. So, I'm not sure how much of a delay there is. So, like when you guys hear me, like right now, just comment in the chat there now, so that I can see how much of a delay there actually is in this live. Judging by the screen I'm looking at, there's quite a delay. Hashtag custom grit all the way, brother. This stuff is seriously good though. Like, I've been using it on my car. I haven't done my whole car yet. I've just done the bonnet. Really happy with the results out of it. Next, I'm going to tackle the Mrs. car, probably the headlights. I'm going to have a crack at it with the step 2. And then we're coming into winter now in WA. So I do want to do the entire car and see the sort of the water dispersing effect that it has in the winter. Obviously, we're going to have a lot of rain, get a lot of watermarks and that sort of stuff. So I just want to see how long it will last. It definitely disperses water well, as you saw in my review. But now, yeah, right. So probably got about a minute, 2 minute delay then. That's interesting. Can I win now? Custom creations, you don't need to win, mate. You make the stuff. Lots of entries by the look. Yeah, Natalie, there was a lot of entries. That was great to see. Sounds great to me. So yeah, I'm going to be using this stuff more on the cars. The uses are endless. I am actually still debating on whether to try and polish my teeth with it, which I haven't got to yet, but I am thinking about it. I certainly am thinking about it. But I haven't really used, when's my mallet that I made, the square turned mallet, I didn't use the custom grit, and I could have, but the timber that I turned was really, I'll grab the blank and show you what's left of it. So this was the timber that I used, and as I hope you can see in there, I'm not sure if you'll be able to, but it's really porous. Like, it's got some wicked color in it, but it's really light as well. So I soaked it in U-Butte Polisher's shellac, hard shellac, just to really try and toughen it up, which it worked quite well. And I could have used custom grit to polish it, but yeah, I think, I can't even remember what I used now, to be honest with you. I'd have to watch the video again, but I feel like I used another U-Butte polish, possibly Shellawax, maybe. What do we got here? Mr. Terry Turtle, how are you, mate? I am good. I'm still a little bit sore, mate. My finger is really still giving me grief. Apart from that, we're doing quite well. How does the grit taste? Or did the pizza mask it? It's a good question. I didn't actually ask you that. Custom creations, how did it actually taste? It's got a wax smell to it. I need to know. I do need to know. Ooh. You can feel the grit. That's the step 2. It doesn't really taste like anything. I mean, you can definitely taste there's something there, but I don't know what to compare that to. Maybe a candle? I'm not sure. I've never eaten a candle before. Yeah, right. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. It definitely tastes gritty. Yes, it does. Oh, Chili Man. $10 for being awesome. Now you can eat. Now can you eat some? I just did, mate. Maybe more super chats and he'll eat some. Oh, I didn't see that. That would have been a good call. I should have waited for that comment. Thanks for the super chat, Chili Man. The first super chat ever on this channel. So if you guys don't know, super chats are basically a way that you can donate to J&D Creations at any value you choose. and your comment becomes pinned, and depending on how much you donate is how long your comment stays pinned for, I believe. Chili Man, you are a champion. What have we got here? It's not delicious. Will Jax eat some? Yes, I will, and I did. Does the wax cure harden similar to shallow wax? That is definitely a question for custom creations. I'm not sure of the answer on that one. As you know, there isn't much smell or taste. That's true. You actually ate it. I certainly did. Certainly did. It tastes like carrot fresh from the garden with dirt all over it. Oh, okay. I can't say I've tried a carrot fresh from the garden with dirt all over it before. So I'm not 100% sure on that one. What oil do you recommend for cutting boards? Was that to me or was that to Custom Creations, Mr. Terry Turtle? If it was for me personally, what I do is, let's see, I'll show you guys. You see that white container over there? That's full of, it's about 10 litres of mineral oil in there. So what I do is I will make the board, then I'll submerge it in that, give it a bath so it can really soak it in. You can see that in action in my end grain cutting board video that I made, the brickwork cutting board. Let it soak up in there for probably about 10 to 20 minutes, then I let it drip dry. Once that's done, wax coat and you're done. That's what I do though. Just mineral oil, food safe, ready to go. And I get that from Stella Productions, maybe, over in Victoria. Not 100% sure on the name of the business. What oil do you recommend for cutting boards? Chili Man, there's definitely a delay. Yes, there is. Sorry, mate, but thank you very much. Justin's Resin and Woodcraft. How are you, mate? Good to have you here. Custom Creations, custom liquid wax for chopping boards. Yes, this stuff here is perfect for chopping boards. Throw that on. So, Custom Creations, would this substitute mineral oil is, I guess, a good question for you. Because me personally, I'd probably soak my board in mineral oil and then put this stuff on the outside and buff it. What are your thoughts on that one? Misfit74, thank you very much for the super chat. I'll be putting Custom Grit to the test this week. Yes, I'm sure you'll love it, mate. What projects have you got that you're going to use it on? Let me know what you are planning to do. You, mate. Yeah, so Mr. Terry Turtle, that's personally what I'll do, is soak it in mineral oil first, and then that just allows it to soak into the wood and gives real deep protection into the timber. Then a coat of wax over the top, which this stuff here is perfect for that. Liquid wax over the top. I mean, you could even use the custom wax here. This stuff is quite similar to the wood goo that I was making, but since I came across Custom Creations, I haven't really made any more. I've just been using this stuff. But yeah, you could use this one as well. Give it a nice buff. That'll really get some more water resistance into it and a nice sort of strong layer on the top. I gotta check this because my lovely wife told me this laptop was charged, but it's not. So I might have to duck off and figure out a way to get this on charge soon. All right, back to the comments. It naturally hardens and like itself, as I don't use shallow wax, I can't comment, sorry, naturally harden. Right, okay, so that's in regards to the shallow wax. You should try shallow wax Custom Creations. You should give it a crack. It's hands down, I think your line of products is better. I prefer using them. But before I came across that, shallow wax was one of my go-to finishes. Not bad, not bad. How's the finger? Mate, the finger, it doesn't look like much, and that's sort of, I don't know if you'll be able to see there. You can see the perfect V where the chisel hit. But it went in that side, and I had the V bruise on the other side, so it went straight through my finger. I've lost, like, that's my range of motion at the moment. I can't really move it past there. It's all still numb at the bottom. I can't feel that at all. I can feel the top, but not the bottom, and the top half of my finger here is still really quite painful. So that's a bummer. It sucks. But yeah, it is what it is. It was a stupid mistake. As you'll see in the video, I was, I wasn't really thinking. It was a stupid mistake on my behalf. And funnily enough, I've got a scar just here from doing the exact same thing about 2 years ago. So it's just a timely reminder to not get complacent with these tools that we use. I mean, especially, you know, some of us use them nearly every day. You just don't sort of think about that stuff. So it's a good reminder. Your vid production quality is super good. Can you go through your camera audio setup real quick? I certainly can. I have the Sony a6400. I bought that in the Vloggers pack, which came with a Sony shotgun mic. I don't know the actual model number of that one. But yeah, that's basically what I use. Originally when I kicked off my channel, I was using just my, this one here actually, my iPhone 10. So I use that for 66 videos. I did buy a cheap lapel mic, I think it's called, the wireless one. I did buy a cheap one of those, but I found that even though it gave me the ability to walk around the shop and still be heard, the overall quality of the audio was downgraded. So I sort of ditched that. I do tend to want to bring it out sometimes, but I avoid it as much as I can and just use the Sony shotgun mic. I just like to keep the consistency the same. I'm filming right now on my GoPro Hero 9, and I'm trying to integrate that more and more into the channel as much as I can. The issue I'm finding is that the GoPro color profile is so vastly different to the Sony profile, and getting those two to match in post is just really difficult. The GoPro performs a lot better in natural light, which obviously I don't have in here. I could open up the roller door, but this faces the street, and all my neighbors are going to look in and think I'm an absolute clown. They're probably standing out there now thinking that, because they just hear me talking to myself in this shed all the time. But it does perform a lot better in natural light, but unfortunately I don't have that option really in here at the moment. So I'm just playing with the GoPro. You will see the GoPro footage jump up. It's quite evident when I am using the GoPro. And I mean, I find the audio from just the GoPro quite good, as that's what you're listening to right now. But for the main part of my channel, it's that Sony a6400 at the moment, which I love. I love the Sony color profile. The ability, I mean, I'd love to upgrade my lens. I've just got the standard lens on it at the moment, the 16 to 50 millimeter that comes with it. But I would love to upgrade that and really be able to zoom in a lot tighter on my shots. I love those real close-up shots. They are awesome. Oh, sick. That sounds good, Misfit74. So have you got a Facebook page or something I can check out at all, mate? If you do, send me like an inbox or, you know, on Instagram or something. I'd love to check out what you're making. I had one not too long ago, ripped a nail off. Oh, on the chuck. Jeez, that would have hurt, man. Justin's Resin and Woodcraft. Oh, that really would have hurt. How did you manage that? Terry Turtle, thank you for the super chat, mate. Appreciate that. Absolute champion. Gloves protect your hands. Ha, ha, ha. Very funny, Kayla. Very funny. Who needs gloves? Hey, who needs them? Great, Misfit. Love seeing what you turn. Awesome. Carving gloves. Yeah, thanks, Chili Man. Thank you for the logical solution to my problems. Thanks. I'm learning, just having fun. That's what it's all about, Misfit74. Just learning, having fun. That's what I do on this channel. It's one thing I love about my YouTube channel is you can go back to the very start and just see the progression in everything. You know, the quality of the projects, but not only that, the quality of the production. Like, I often enjoy jumping right back to some old videos, as cringeworthy as they are. Some days I'd love to take them down because I just think, what the hell was I doing? But it shows that progression, which is just awesome. I touched my bandsaw like an idiot, so I know what you mean. Doc said it was the least bad damage you'd ever seen, so I'm a ninja apparently. Bandsaw Ninja, you need to change your YouTube name, mate. Bandsaw Ninja's got a ring to it. I like that. Bluey, how are ya? Good to see you here. What enticed you to touch your bandsaw? Seriously, what enticed you to do that? Wow. So I just want to say thanks to everyone who has done a super chat so far. That is awesome. Your comments, I don't know what you guys can see. I assume you see the same as me, but the comments pop right up, and you got like some have got like emoji things in them, and some are just bright colors, so they stand out. That is awesome. I appreciate all your guys' support. We've got my Patreon page has grown. We've got 2 Patrons over there now, which is just phenomenal. You know, all of these, the ad revenue that I am making off of YouTube it's very small at the moment, especially considering nearly 3 years work's gone into the channel. But I'm absolutely thrilled. I'm actually just about to receive my first pay from YouTube, which is super, super exciting. I can't wait for that to come through. But all of this just, it goes towards improving the quality of my content. You know, as I was saying before, you can look back on my older videos. You can see the quality difference with what I was producing before to what I'm working towards now. And I've got some plans for future projects that I want to do. One in particular, which I won't go into too much detail on, but I will say that it's a setting of woodwork that I've never seen done before. And I spend a lot of time on YouTube because I don't like copying people's projects. I like to get inspiration, but I also like to see what hasn't been done. So I haven't seen what I've got planned done anywhere else before. Problem is, it is going to cost a lot of money to set up and get going. So, you know, the ad revenue, the super chats, the Patreon support, purchasing anything from my store, that all goes towards helping me improve this content for you guys and keep it free. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, all this YouTube content, I'm coming up to 100 builds now. I've got over 100 builds already on my channel. Over 100 videos, but we're coming up to 100 builds. And yeah, all of that has been free. You know, you've only recently started having to watch some ads in my videos, but yeah, all of that revenue is just going to go towards improving this content, really, and just making it stuff you guys haven't seen before. Stupidity and workload stressing, trying to get ready for my first markets the next day. It's okay though, it happened so fast, it was more of a shock. Yeah, I know what you mean, Justin. When I put that chisel into my finger, I honestly didn't feel it for about 3 hours. Like I've been watching the footage over and over, and it makes me cringe when I pull it out. But at the time, I didn't feel it. It was just, I had to stop the bleeding because it was bleeding everywhere. So I had to stop that ASAP. Sorry, I'm just checking this battery on this laptop. But yeah, the shock kicks in and the adrenaline, and you sort of just like go, 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 and you don't really feel it. It wasn't on purpose, obviously. One would hope it wasn't on purpose, mate. This live stream is 10,000% better than the last one I saw. Bug difference. Bluey, what was the last one you saw? Was it the 1,000 subscriber giveaway? Was that the last one you saw? I'm curious to know, mate. Yeah, I'd love to know what the last one you saw was, if you could let me know. First pay from YouTube was awesome. I can only imagine. I've just hit my threshold and I am waiting for it to clear. So once I do, I'm going to be super excited about that. Hey Jax, I want to make this moment to say thank you for willing to try Custom Creations products prior to release date, and secondly for being great and honest with me and loving them. Custom Creations is something the viewers don't know, but when I approached Jax to try Custom Creations, he said before using them, if I want to show them on his channel, he will be honest. Custom Creations, mate, to be completely honest with you, I did not realize that I tried them prior to their release. I thought it was a product that you had already been selling. Sorry, what's going on here? I might have to jump on Instagram soon and try and get some people over, eh? But yeah, I didn't actually realize that it wasn't a product that you were already selling. So I'm quite honored in that fact that I was the first one who actually got to try them. And yeah, I did say to you, I'm more than happy to throw them onto my YouTube channel, but I'll be honest whether I like them or not. And, you know, I often, yeah, I mean, I watch a lot of YouTube reviews and that sort of thing myself, and there's a lot of people out there who you sort of assume because they've been given a machine or they've been sponsored or, you know, anything like that, that whether or not they like the product, they're going to say, go buy it. And that's what I make sure on my channel that I don't do. If I've got issues with something, I try and let you guys know, because the last thing you want to do is buy machinery or buy tools or buy finishes and hate them, and you've only bought them because someone you watch and you trust their content has recommended it. So all my reviews, I keep honest. I'm not paid. Like, none of my reviews, I was actually talking to someone about this the other day. All the reviews I've done on my channel, none of the tools have been supplied to me. The only review where the product or the machine was given to me was my review on Custom Grit. So Custom Creations did send me out a sample of all their finishes to try out. But as he's just put in the comments there, I told him straight off the bat, if I like it, I'll say I like it. If I don't, I'll say that. And he was happy with that. But when it comes to all my machinery and that, none of it's been supplied to me in order to do a review on it. I've purchased it all, and I do my own reviews off my own back. And it's my honest opinion of them, of the machines. Am I too late, guys? Infinity Wood Oz, no, you are not too late, my friend. I hope you've got a beer. We will do the draw shortly. Just having a bit of a chat, first. In the next couple of weeks, I'm going to buy myself a laser engraver. Oh, Terry Turtle. Which one are you getting, mate? I've had my eyes on the laser pecker. I think that's a pretty cool little bit of gear that I would love to get in the shop. Bluey was your first one. I've seen the others, but never been on to see them live. Yeah, so that would have been my first live, I think, was my 1,000 subscribers giveaway. I was saying that earlier on, that I spent all this time downloading programs to use my A6400 to live stream, and the audio was just shocking, and it was jumpy, and it was terrible, really. And I think it's down to my laptop. I was using a really, really old laptop for that one. But it's so much easier. Like, I'm live streaming straight from my GoPro now. When I was down in the Southwest, I was using my phone and went straight from my phone doing a live stream, and that was really clear and that as well. So moving forward, it'll either be the GoPro or my phone that I live stream from. But I'm glad, Bluey, that you think it's better, mate. It's what I always aim to do, is improve this content. Dude, you like the Australian me. This is awesome. Oh, God. Have you got coronas too, mate? I told him the same thing. Yes, wooden things and stuff. Yes, you did. And that's it, mate. I think, I'm not sure how many subs you've got, wooden things and stuff, but I feel like, especially the fact that, I think I maybe had, maybe 1,200 or 1,500 subs at the time that Custom Creations reached out. And, I've spoken to most of those people. I talk to most of those people on socials or in the comments section in my YouTube videos, because I make sure that I reply to all comments, whether they are spam or not. And I want to keep that reputable relationship. I'm not going to lie to the guys who watch my videos and support my content just for, for a little bit of personal gain. I would much rather have you guys on board with me for the long haul. So, yeah, it's just how it is. Late than not at all. Good day all. Naughty Ash, how are ya? How you doing? Looking at getting the O2 Laser Master 2. Haven't heard of that one, mate, but to be completely honest, I haven't looked into lasers all that much. I don't have a lot of floor space sort of left in my shop at the moment. I need to do something with that over there. But yeah, I'm running out of floor space. I would love to get a CNC in here, but it's just not going to happen at the moment. So yeah, unfortunately, it is what it is. But I'm very thankful for this shop space. It's grown phenomenally, and it works really well for me at the moment. Except, you probably noticed I've got a slab sitting here. This slab is, I think it's 3.4 meters long, and I've got nowhere that will fit. It won't stand upright because it hits the roof. So it's lived here since, if you follow me on Instagram, you would have seen the post where I picked up all that Marry. That's when I picked this up, and that, as you know, it's been sitting here since. It's even got a little bit of resin spill on it from the last job that I did where it had to live here. So yeah. And that's why you're trusted, because you're real, not fake in any way. Thank you very much, Kayla. And that's what I aimed for. That is truly what I aim for. Does nobody in Australia make decent beer? What's with the Corona? Oh, what's with the Corona? Well, I've got a very good friend. His name's Aiden. I don't think he's on this live stream, But he got me onto Coronas, actually. And I used to drink them with the lime or the lemon, as you do. And then we were going through that many of them that cutting up the lemon or the lime became a bit of an issue. So it took us a while, but we adjusted to no lemon or lime. And now I just don't particularly like the taste of any other beer. That's just what I drink. And generally, no matter where you go, you can get a Corona. So yeah, I just haven't ventured away from them for probably about 9 years now, I think. What beer do you recommend, mate? Wooden things and stuff. What beer do you recommend? Although you've probably got like ridiculous amounts over there, or what? I really want to get over to Canada one day. My missus would love to go over there too. So fingers crossed, Corona eases up. We can make our way over there at some point. Honestly, Mr. Terry Turtle, they are a great laser. Right, so I've actually got this GoPro on charge, so I'm going to steal this cable because it's got plenty of battery. And plug that into here, because this is on its way out. There we go. Excuse the oh no, you can't see it. We're all good. We are all good. That's charging. All right, now we won't lose the live feed. The audio is still running all right. Yep, wicked. The only beer I drink is root beer. I used to be a Carlton Dry fan. Used to be. That was when I was about 19. I am going to need a refill soon though. So, have we got anyone on who's from Beards of Perth? Let me know in the comments if you're part of the Beards of Perth group as well. Actually, we've got 18 people watching, so we've got all those 18 people. Chuck a comment into the chat now. Tell me where you heard about this live stream. Because I posted it in a few different groups on Facebook. I posted it on my Instagram, on my YouTube. So leave me a comment. Tell me where you actually heard about this live stream. Yep, audio is great. Awesome. Tui's Extra Dry is pretty good. Ooh, I might end up with a list of beers here that I need to try. Maybe I'll spend some more time out of the workshop, eh? Herbig, how you doing? Capital Brewery, the best beers around. Half from you. Happened to be on YouTube and saw it. That's good timing, Philip. I feel like you're entered in the giveaway, aren't you, mate? Yeah, you are. That's wicked timing that you were just on YouTube. Notification on phone from YouTube. I want to pause for a minute. Alan's Wood Things. What an absolute champion, mate. Because I was looking at my YouTube analytics only yesterday, and it tells me that 11% of my subscribers have got notifications on and have got notifications allowed for YouTube. 11%. So you are one of those, obviously. Thank you for that. I was just lucky to get on and your vid was at the top. Bluey, that's awesome. I like to hear that my videos are sitting at the top, mate. Come hang out on the west coast of Canada. I'll fix you up with a fantastic beer supply and a yard to camp in. Scott can bring you on his yacht when he makes millions of dollars from his finish. I am down for that, most definitely. That sounds like a winner to me. Instagram, awesome. Instagram, can't drink wheat beer. Facebook, the next review video, Aussie beers. Oh, Herbig, as good as that sounds, mate, I am not well versed enough in different beers. Corona, it does it for me. I'm happy with it and I stick with it. Maybe you might have to do a review video on the Herbig Design Co channel. Aussie beers. So has anyone got any projects they're working on? anything cool happening coming up? We've got a few people here. We've got 21 people here. So what is everyone's plans? Today's Saturday. What's everyone's weekend plan? I've just last night finished editing my next video, which if you're a Patreon, you've already got access to from the Elites tier and above. So that will be released next Saturday, so a week from today. And then after that, I'm actually going to tackle a project in a medium I've never tried before. So that should be interesting. I'm really looking forward to this next project. I hope that I don't lose subscribers over it because it's actually not related to woodwork. But I think it's still going to be cool, and it's definitely still got applications to what I do. And you know, J&D Creations, it's not J&D Woodwork, and it's not J&D Woodwork for a very specific reason, so that I can try my hand at anything I like. So all my tools for this new project just arrived yesterday. I'm looking forward to kicking that off. What do we got? 21 people here. Please all give a thumbs up. Yes, that would be awesome. Everyone who's watching, if you could give the video a thumbs up, that would be wicked. That stuff really helps out, guys. Whenever you watch my content, thumbs up, comment, it really, really does help. Currently carving 5 coffee scoops out of Hewen on number 4. Nice, that sounds like a good weekend. Fire and bourbon tonight. Oh, Daniel, what state are you in, mate? Dylan on the beers. Well, I'm assuming that's what those emojis mean. Got a cutting board on the go, just did oil today. It is dry. Awesome, awesome. Is it an end-grain cutting board? Terry Turtle? Justin, I'm working on finishing lining my walls in the workshop, then have a bunch of pens to finish and coasters as a baby birth gift. I need to start for a friend. Sounds like you're super busy, mate. I need to get back into some pens, actually. I haven't done a pen for a while. I've actually got a giveaway on my Patreon page at the moment, so for the first 20 people that sign up to the Elites tier, I will send them out a handmade pen. So little incentive if you want to head over there and check it out on top of all the other benefits you get. Working in my shed making cutting boards all weekend. Alan, that sounds like a bloody good weekend, mate. That really does. Spent the day in the shed turning a bowl and vase and painting a few other projects. Nice. Keep them busy, Bluey. I like to see that. Wow, these comments are flying in. I'm trying to keep up here. That's why I made my channel and stuff, so I can venture off where I want. Yeah, exactly. And that's what you need. You need that freedom to be able to do what you want to do, because I feel like if you get stuck in one lane, eventually you're going to get sick of it. And your content's going to suffer. So if you can diversify, you know, jump in and out of woodwork a bit, it'll just keep the content fresh, keeps your enthusiasm fresh as well, which is massive for, you know, for what we do. Spent the day looking after the kids, making shortbread. Point to get in the shed once they're in bed. You know what, mate? My workshop is connected directly to my house, which sucks. I envy you for being able to jump into the shed when the kids are asleep, because I can't do that. I'll just wake them up. Like the table saw, well, the table saw is not too bad, but the bandsaw, the lathe, thicknesser, forget about it. When the kids are asleep, it's a no-go zone. So you're very lucky there, mate. Queensland, Brisbane, not too far away from Mr. Grit. Lovely, lovely. Thanks for joining, mate. I just finished up a little red gum and resin haul table. The video going up at 8 p.m. tonight. We've got a big delivery tomorrow. Other mine resin ready for a big group. Nice. Sounds like you're busy, Herbig. I'll have to check out your video, mate, when it comes up. I haven't tried the Health of Mine resin. It's I've been hearing a lot of good things about it, but it's super expensive, and I've got some really good suppliers in Perth, so I'm really hesitant to give it a crack, actually. Hoping to soon start having a go at some coasters out of resin and bull oak and beefwood. Wow, I've actually heard a bit about beefwood. It's quite nice, isn't it, Natalie? They should look wicked. I look forward to seeing those. Making to new tester in the shape of a robot. Christopher. I actually don't even know what that is. Continuity tester, what? Explain, I have no idea. You'll love it. Nah, same setup, have to stick to hand tools. But anything better than nothing. Right, gotcha. That's one thing I'm looking forward to with my next video, is it's not going to utilize any of my power tools, so it's a possibility I can do it at night. This one is edge grain with an inlay of hardwood fence paneling. Nice, that sounds interesting, Terry Turtle. Yeah, Herbig, I thought that was more your direction, mate, was the business insights, but be good to see a build video. I'm completely clueless with the business insights, so build videos is my thing. So, what do we got? 22 people on. All right, so you guys got any more questions before we get into this draw? I'm really enjoying having a chat with everyone, so fire away your questions. So much. Yes, a lovely dark redwood, but a pattern like silky oak. Yeah, it looks really striking from what I've heard. I believe I have seen a piece, and yeah, quite enjoy what it looks like. It is really quite nice. Top chat, live chat, more messages. If I flick this to live chat, we should see some more. For testing electrical circuits. Right, okay. I am absolutely terrible when it comes to electrics. That's one thing, if I could go back, I would probably have looked at doing like an electrician's apprenticeship, just because like I just struggle to understand electronics. And there's so much I'd love to do to my car, and you know, so many things I'd love to build, but I just don't have that knowledge. Hello from Los Angeles. Holy dooly, that's a long way away. G'day. Wow. So J&D's getting some reach now. That's great. Do you use 3/4 inch bowl gouge at all? I'm pretty sure it's a 1/2 inch. This is my primary one, and I'm pretty sure it's a 1/2 inch. I need to upgrade my turning tools. I've only got my main set that I use comes in that red case from Carbotech. It's like the Carbotech brand ones. I've got a few Robert Sorby tools. I'm slowly growing those, but I definitely need to get some more Robert Sorby gouges. Beefwood is nice. Yes, it is. What's your favorite timber to work with? Herbig, that highly depends on what the job is. When it comes to turning, I think one of my favorite ones to turn is actually she oak, because it turns like butter. And I don't know how many of my videos you've watched, but I would say a solid 90% of the time, nothing goes to plan for me. So she oak is just a nice change of pace. It's really nice to turn, I find. If it comes to like tables and resin and that sort of stuff, I really like working with Jarrah. I think you can get some really nice textures in it. And Marry, Jarrah and Marry, which I think is a very WA thing to say. But yeah, they're definitely, you know, I've got, let's see if you'll be able to see from back here, all behind. I'll take you for a walk over there actually. I picked up this haul of Marry, and some of it, yeah, it looks dirty at the moment, but you can just see the grain under there is going to look phenomenal. So that's all Marry. Huge amount there. So yeah, I think you can get like the difference. The thing with Marry is it can be so different as well. So I've got these two urns here that I'm working on, and like you almost wouldn't believe that they're the same timber. Like they're just so different. Like look at that, and yet they are. They're both Marry. This one's just, it's curly, but it hasn't got any gum vein, which is so rare for Marry that I've worked with anyway. Normally all Marie's got gum vein in it. But yeah, so I'd have to say that Jarrah and Marie for anything that's not turning would be my favourite. All right. Vancouver, isn't that in Canada? Geography is not my strong suit at all. We can't do everything, but have to try. This is very true. This is very true. It's something I hate telling myself as well, Christopher. I like to think I can do everything. By the way, if there are any other North Americans here, I happen to be the new and only distributor of the custom grit we're going to give away here today. Huge fan and want to get it out there. Yes, that's a very good point, mate. Wooden things and stuff. Let me know, actually, have you got a website or something that you're distributing through? But if you do live, North America, basically. He's the supplier for custom grit. So if you're in that area, go through him, get your supply. This stuff is Australian made, so you know it's good. Am I selling it enough custom creations or what? You did get told that I downplayed it at one point, so. All right. WA as in Washington. Is in WA, Western Australia. Yes, WA, Western Australia, if you can't tell by the accent. Doug Thompson for turning tools. I will have to add that to the list and have a look into it, Daniel. Yes, Dan, just handle the new 1-inch Thompson skew and loving it. Nice. Is that are they from Timbercon, are they, or? Gia, do you know the company Wormwood? No, I do not. Who is that company, Gia? There's an Australian wood that turns like butter. I was under the impression they're all hard as rock. Oh, I tell you what, mate, there's often times where I would rather bang my head against a rock because it's softer than a lot of our timber. But yes, she oak turns like butter. It is very, very nice. But in saying that, that is my definition of turning like butter, which may be very different to your definition of turns like butter. So just keep that in mind if you manage to get your hands on some. Yes, but my dad can beat up your dad. I have no idea what that comment was directed at. Damn, you're bloody tall. Yeah, mate, 6'5". I feel like I've been 6'5" since I was about 12. So, yes, very tall. Nice, Scott. I have a 3/4 inch bowl gouge. I've made one handle, but haven't set the tool in it yet, considering getting a quick release collet to make sharpening easier. Nice one, Daniel. Custom Creations just made a skew handle, all with a skew from what I saw, which was pretty cool. Hey Jax, how tall are you? I am 6'5", 197 centimeters. I love unhandled tools, removable options, so easy to sharpen. I've never had a removable option or an unhandled tool actually, so I can't comment on that. Marie is beautiful. I wish there was more of it on the East Coast. Yeah, I've heard you can get it on the East Coast, but it is ridiculously expensive. Like that haul I picked up, I was talking to a guy over there and they assumed I paid, around a couple of grand for it, and I picked it up for $200. So it's, from what I've heard is it's extremely expensive on the East Coast. Maybe our pine. Most of the woods I have a class as hardwoods or iron bark. Yeah, pine is quite soft as well. I don't consider pine like a wood that we work with though, like not normal pine. Obviously I used pine, I can't even remember what it was now. Calatrus pine, which was quite nice, but standard Bunnings pine is soft to turn as well, Natalie. You are right. I think I might need to start paying you. I am down for that. Let's do that. D-Way or Thompson are my favorites. SEQ Woodworking Supplies. Right. All right. 26 people here. If you haven't commented yet, jump in, throw us a comment. We have 3 likes on this video, guys, from what I can see my end. If there's 26 of us here, let's all just jump in. I'm going to do it right now too. Oh, I tell a lie. I just liked that. It obviously refreshed. We've got 14 likes on this video. 26 of us here. Jump in and smash that like button if you are here. That Sorby sharpening setup looks pretty rad. How hard was it to talk yourself into pulling the trigger? This thing here. Oh, I'm looking at that. I need to look over there. This one here. I will start by saying it is super rad. It is really good. It was hard, mate. I actually ended up, it would have been probably like 18 months or so that I needed a sharpening system because I used to use that thing there on the end. I don't know, I've just put out a review on the Sorby. I'm not sure if you've seen it or not, but I actually ended up buying carbide cutters because I thought that would eliminate my need to sharpen. Which it did for a little while, but just not the same as traditional tools. So it took me a long time to pull the trigger on that thing. But I just can't compare. I just loved it. I actually bought this, my lathe, upgraded my lathe and got this at the same time. And it was just, everything changed from that point. So much more enjoyable. Electronic variable speed on the lathe combined with having nice sharp tools was just an incredible combination. Cypress pine have some lovely color patterns. Yeah, cypress pine, that is calatrus pine, isn't it? They're the same, just different names, I think. Custom Creations, you should pay him. You're gonna have to get on this, mate. You've done it now. You are right. I'll work something out after this. That's a promise, Jax. All good, brother. I just thank you for creating these wicked products. What's everyone drinking, hey? I am out. I'm going to duck off quickly, grab a beer. When I come back, we'll do this draw. And yeah, we'll do the draw. And then after that, we can keep having a chat. Or everyone can take off on their Saturday evening, whatever you'd like to do. Give me a minute and I will be back. All right, nothing like a fresh beer on a Saturday arvo. It's quite funny because I'm back now, but I'm looking at my computer screen here and I'm not there. So I know there's a delay going on here. Still got enough battery, yep. We're charging over here. Oh, I've just come back. That's how much of a delay there is. All right, guys, so before I kick off, nearly 1 a.m. here. What time is it there in Australia? Misfit, it is, well, where I am in Australia, it is nearly 5 to 4 in the afternoon. So I'm on the west, which means I'm like the earliest out of everyone, probably. So the East Coast, probably around 6 o'clock there, I would say. Creations. What size bottle does your wax come in? Oh, Custom Creations, you might have to answer that one. This bottle I've got here is a 500 ml, which is quite big. I'm not sure if I just got sent that or if that is a retail product. But there is it a 200 ml one, I think, that comes in the pack? But yeah, Custom Creations can answer that one for you, definitely. Why this guy doesn't come to my live show, Scott? He's a perfect fit. I think I did see one of your lives actually, mate, but I was at work, so I couldn't jump in and get involved. Do you have a target audience for your channel? Gia, my target audience is everybody. Just anyone who wants to have a chat. Wow, what's going on over here on... If I close here, let's get a selfie happening, guys, so that I can throw it up on Instagram and tell people to come and join. We might have to go this way though. There we go. That is awful. I'll have to throw that one up on Instagram. We all got a selfie together. How good is that? The joys of technology. Hey? All right, back to the comments. Almost 6 p.m. Yeah, that's what I thought over on the East Coast. Where I am, Victoria, 6 o'clock. Ah, you're in Victoria, Terry. Got a good mate over there. Aiden, who I mentioned before, he's took the plunge and moved back to Victoria in the midst of COVID. Brave man. Early, 15 hours ahead. Yeah, actually, I haven't seen Dreadnought on here. He's quite behind, isn't he? It's the Twilight Zone. 250ml bottle. This is a J&D only bottle. Sorry, I probably should have hidden this one from view then. I didn't realise that was a J&D. Well, I sort of assumed it actually, but I wasn't sure. It's the only bottle I've got at the moment though. Yeah, 250ml bottle is what the standard, what the price pack will come with is your step 1 and 2, your custom wax, and then a 250ml bottle of your liquid custom wax. And a few stickers as well. So, 17 hours ahead. What a trip. From the future, mate, what can I say? Cool, custom uses. I want a fancy nozzle bottle. It's just a nozzle, mate. I actually, funnily enough, wooden things and stuff, if you do get one of these, make sure you only cut a tiny little bit off the top because it comes sealed and I cut way too much off. So I give that a squeeze and it just goes everywhere. Dinner time on the Aussie. Custom grid on toast for dinner. Yeah, that would be a winner. I can't believe I actually ate this stuff and it didn't taste like anything. Yeah, definitely smells waxy though. That was only step 2 though. I wonder how gritty step 1 tastes in comparison to that. BRB iPad almost flat. Oh, Terry Turtle, I have the same problem. I'm ducking one cord between the GoPro and the iMac. No, MacBook. This one's a MacBook. You guys are tomorrow. We certainly are, mate. We are the 8th of May. So is it Friday afternoon for you guys? Friday morning? I don't know. Can you use the 250 bottle to vape with? I wouldn't recommend vaping this stuff, to be honest with you. I know nothing about woodworking. Is that even the correct term? I came to your channel wanting to make something for my partner. Gia, go through, mate. I have got close to 100 projects. I guarantee there'll be something in there that you can make for your partner. What's some real beginner stuff I've got? I think my essential oil board, super easy. You just need a piece of wood and a drill and a couple of Forstner bits. That's a really easy build. If you want to play around with resin, if you've got some tools, you can make a serving board. I've got a few videos on that. Charcuterie board, really basic tools. You can pull that off. I've got a couple of videos on that. Plenty of options. Whereabouts are you? I feel like you said you're in Los Angeles. So, I mean, you could buy something off our website, either Custom Creations or J&D Creations, or any of the Aussie makers, but obviously shipping will probably be astronomical. But yeah, go through my history on my videos. There's definitely some stuff there that you could make. Herbig, apparently it's great on pizza. After I figured out I don't have any of the tools to make anything, it just became relaxing to watch the magic of woodworking. Yes, it is quite relaxing. But if you do want to get into it, you can get tools cheap, especially if you're over in the States. You can, you know, pick up a drill and a force and a bit and you'll be able to knock out one of those oil boards, no worries at all. Terry Turtle, welcome back. Rach, what has been your favorite project so far? Holy crap, asking the hard questions. What do I even judge that on? My favorite project so far. I think I'm going to actually have to say this table right here, my outfeed table. That took a lot of planning for someone who, if you watch my channel, you know that I don't use SketchUp or anything like that. I just plan everything in my head. Sometimes I draw plans down. But this table took a lot of planning. I had to redesign the layout of my entire shop. I had to design this. I had to forethink what tools were going to go into it, the drawers, excuse me, and then the resin river drawer fronts. I'd never seen that done on shop furniture before. So yeah, I think this is definitely up there. It's so hard to pick a favorite. So hard. When I go back through, like a lot of my resin projects I liked. But yeah, no, I think I'll say my outfeed table. It helps, so like I use it every day. I use it all the time. It's practical, it helps my workflow, and I built it myself. And it's super heavy. And as the trolls like to pick out on YouTube, it's made of hardwoods that no one can afford, apparently. Howdy from up in Gladstone. Just walked in from fixing my milling saw. Perfect timing. Oh, you Betty. You lucky bugger. I'd love a milling saw, be able to mill my own slabs. Gladstone, is that in New South Wales? I'm not sure, to be honest with you. Not sure at all. I've got some builds you could follow too. Yeah, check him out, check him out. His favorite project has not been made yet. Bluey, I love it. Very, very good response. I wish I thought of that. That was an awesome video. Kayla, is that the outfeed table? I was quite stoked with that one. It will be stubby cooler. Nobody has their favorite project yet. Very true, very true. I always find my favorite builds are the ones I've just finished. That Herbig, that's true to an extent. My latest one that I just finished 2 days ago is the bottom of my favorites list. It really, really is, and I go into why that is in the video. But normally that's true. Your latest build that you finish, you just love. It's your favorite. Exotic Jarrah. Exotic Jarrah and Carry. What else did I use in this? Oh, and I used like really, really cheap plywood as well. It changes every week. Up in Queensland, got a cheap awesome, mate. Up in Queensland, you got some nice timber over that way as well. Oh, that's the life. Do you sell it? Like, do you mill up slabs and sell them? Or I really hope I win this. Chili Man, you got a chance, mate. You do have a chance. We should get to this draw soon, though, because we have been chatting for a while. Gladstone. Oh, I apologise, Daniel. Mid-North Queensland, pronounced Gladstone. Thank you very much for the tip, mate. I'm not good when it comes to travelling around. I have a Lucas Mill and love having piles of wood around. That is awesome. Alan's wood things. Man, Lucas Mills are great. Chile, no. Oh, so you don't want Chile to win, I'm guessing. All right. Let's have a drink. I'm going to do this draw now. Get rid of these ads, man. Ads on everything. Ads on everything. So, as you can see there, oh, can you see? We've got everyone's name down there that entered and qualified. Are you all ready? Should we do this draw now? Leave me a comment. Tell me, should we draw it now or do you want to wait a little while? I have a ton of Canadian maple. Half your luck. Hey, wooden things and stuff. what are they called? Black Forest Wood Company. Are they located close by to you? I'm holding this up until it obviously gets to you guys that what I've said. So should we do this draw? Give me an answer. We'll get into this. Go for it. All right. Terry Turtle has called it. Oh, my screen's gone. Let's do this. All right. Am I close enough? Here we go. Gonna hit that spin. And the winner is Stephanie White. Wow, congratulations. There it is there. All right. Congratulations, Steph. You have won the full Custom Creations finishing pack. And I'll wait for that to catch up because I'm looking at my screen and it's just about to draw. All right, let me jump into the comments again. Yep, draw it. I want to see what Custom Creations surprise is. Oh, that's right, Kayla. We've got a surprise. Do it on my 5th scoop. Steph. Now, hey, Jax, draw it again. I have decided to give away another full set to another lucky winner. Are you kidding, man? This dude is super generous. Another full set. All right, we're going to do a second draw, guys. Congrats. Everyone, congratulations. Stephanie, well done. That's my wife's name, so it feels like a win. Nice, congrats. Black Forest is in Calgary. Not close, but not super far. Congratulations. All right, so Custom Creations has said draw again. So he is the man who makes the product. Let's give this one more draw. Now, obviously, if Stephanie's name comes up again, we'll redraw again because you can't win 2 times. All right, here we go. Get it right up nice and close. I still can't really use this finger, but we'll try. We're off, second time around. Who's it gonna be? Cindy Carter. Right. Wow. Congratulations. Our 2 winners. There it is. Everyone who entered, we had 48 entries in there. Scott is an absolute legend. I'm going to have to agree with you there, Daniel. Just brought the wax set from Custom Creations. Terry Turtle, I hope you use the J&D code, mate. That is good for 10% off for you for anything on Custom Creations website. So anything, candles, finishes, whatever. Hey, Jax, again, are you serious? Custom Creations, you want me to go a 3rd time? Put a comment so that I know that wasn't a mistype. But we might be in for a third prize here, guys. Holy crap. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Nicely done. I'm just waiting to see if, because obviously we've got comments just piling in and I've got a bit of a delay. So I'm not sure what you guys have seen as to when these comments come in. So I just want to make sure Custom Creations, that wasn't out of time. I'm not sure whether he wants me to draw a 3rd winner or not. Oh, that sucks, Terry. But next time, mate, yeah, keep that in mind. J&D code is good for 10% off store-wide at customcreations.com.au. So keep that in mind for your next order, man. Yes, all right, we're going for a 3rd one. Holy crap. You're too generous, mate. You are too generous. All right, obviously we've got Stephanie White and Cindy Carter out of the draw now. So if their names come up, let's go. Who is it going to be this time? Simon Butler. Simon Butler. I haven't seen that name on this live, so I don't think they're here. But third winner, Simon Butler. Congratulations. Settle down, Scott. You've got to make a few bucks too. Oh, the man's just super generous, isn't he? Wow. Here I was thinking we were giving away one set of finishes and it's turned into 3 full sets. That's insane. That's like $300 value of product. That is just awesome. Yeah, everyone give our 3 winners a huge congratulations. We've got Steph, Cindy, and Simon. Absolute champion custom creations. Congrats to all the lucky winners. That was awesome. Custom Creations, absolute legend. Honestly, guys, if you haven't got your hands on some of this stuff, even just the custom grit yet, you don't have to buy the full pack. If you want to try the custom grit, you can just buy step 1 and step 2. I would highly recommend the full pack though, as you know. If you want to try it out, customcreations.com.au, the code J&D, 10% off. What is Custom Creations? Custom Creations is a small business, small Australian business, very similar to myself. They don't make videos, but they make serving boards and candles, which I don't make, so not really similar to myself at all. What am I talking about? But they're just an awesome business, Gia. They're the creators of this stuff here, custom grit and the waxes and that I've got here, and I'm doing a giveaway celebrating reaching 2,000 subscribers. And they've so kindly supported it and sponsored it, and they're providing the prize pack, which was 1 full pack that they've just generously donated another 2. This is a fun show. I'm glad you're having fun, mate. I am glad you're having fun. I do want to make lives a more regular thing on my channel. And to be honest, if people want to get together, have a chat like this and have a beer, you know, once a week, once a fortnight, we'll make it happen. We definitely will make it happen. Guess I'll go buy one now with code J&D. Yes, Justin, get in there, mate. The code J&D is good for 10% off. So I would highly, especially, I know what sort of work you do, mate. I would highly recommend the full kit to you. You get the custom grit and the waxes. So definitely would recommend that. Well done, guys. Scott's so generous. Everyone who doesn't win should go shopping tonight. Most definitely, Herbig. If you did enter, guys, and you haven't won, jump on over, support a small Aussie business who is making world-class product. Like this stuff here, there is nothing like it anywhere else. It really is top of its game. Jump on over to his website. It is, I've told him many times, I think it is too cheap. Jump on over there, pick yourself up a bargain. It's the best stuff you're going to find, I'm telling you. Yes, huge thank you, Terry Turtle, for to Custom Creations for the giveaways. Whoop diddy, hey man, late as usual. You're all right, mate. You're only an hour and 15 late. It's all good. Just use the custom grit on my table saw. Smooth. Bob down. Yes. Use it on your table saw. My bandsaw's still looking good. My lathe's looking good. All the way back from my review video. It is top stuff. Thank you all showing up to the live giveaway. Custom Creations, hit the nail on the head there. We've had a few people drop off since the draw, which is perfectly fine, but we've still got 22 people here, which is fantastic turnout. I'll have the North American Distributor site up by tomorrow night. Wooden Things and Stuff, flick us the link to the site once it's all sorted. I'd love to check it out, mate. Misfit, I'm out, time to sleep. See you later, man. Good to have you here. Hopefully we'll kick off some more lives in the future and you can jump on. Take it easy, mate. I'm off back to the shed for a bit. Love your style. No worries, Alan. Enjoy your shed time, man. Enjoy. If I could do that, I would be doing it too. I will do my best, Kayla, to get there. We've got a bit of family stuff on tomorrow, but I will definitely do my best. What time is that live? Oh, Wooden Things and Stuff. I think that's a bit cheeky. I'm happy for you to do it. Honestly, I am. But I don't know if Scott will be happy with that. I have no idea what you're talking about, Gia. No clue. Come on, Scott. I think you should let him use the J&D code, mate. Marvel or DC? If that question is to me, it's definitely Marvel. Nothing against DC, but definitely Marvel. Natalie, that sounds like a wicked night. I'm super jealous. You go enjoy that, mate. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate you. $8:30 your time. Kayla, is that AM or PM? Sorry, I like to be particular. Keep getting notifications from Instagram and that. So, who we got left? Throw a comment up, guys. Who is left in the chats? I'm going to have to actually get a screenshot. Ooh, I can't get any higher. That's all right. I'm going to have to do a thank you post to Chili Man, I think. And once we're done here, for being the first super chat I've ever received. That was pretty cool. Probably too early for you over there, being Mother's Day. Well, funny story, Kayla. We actually did our Mother's Day presents yesterday because I was supposed to be working tomorrow. But yeah, Scott can tell you that story. Yeah, definitely, Daniel. Watch it all. No problems with Batman and Superman, but if I had to pick, it would be Marvel for me. Catch you on the next vid. We'll see you then, Natalie. Valerie, still watching from WA. Are we talking Western Australia, WA, or do you have a vid on how your pressure pot works? I don't have a specific video on how it works, Bob. What I did was I purchased a painting pressure pot off eBay. I capped off one. Let me grab it. I'll show you. So, I capped off one feed here, completely blocked off. I've got an input, I've got a gauge, and that's it. You don't, because obviously you've got an in feed and then you've got a feed out into the gun, so you cap one of those off. On the inside, you've got a tube that runs down to obviously suck up the paint. I cut that off with a grinder, and that was it. It was ready to go and use as a pressure pot. I've got this, I call it a blow-off valve. I don't know what it's called, but basically if this hits over 60 PSI, then this will pop and let the air out. Highly suggest that, because if you do sort of, if your attention strays, you don't want to blow this thing up. This one's rated for 80 PSI. So I've got this at 60, so I'm definitely not going to have that issue. But yeah, it was about $100 off eBay. It was. So a little bit of modification, didn't take much. I did have to buy a few bits and pieces to make it all work. I'm not thrilled with the setup up here. I do want to change it just to make it a bit more user-friendly, but it works. Heading off, Bluey, enjoy your dinner, mate. Have to wrap the wife's presents. Yeah, mate, better get on to that. Times are ticking. What's the best way to put in a juice groove in a cutting board? Right, juice grooves in a cutting board. The best way I found was... Do I even have it sitting here still? It's not the right one, but it'll do. Straight edge guide on a router, butt it up against it, set the distance. Then in your router, you want to go, well, personally, I would suggest going with a V-bit first. And what that will do, well, it will hog out the bulk of the material. And then you can go back with your dome shape. I'm not sure what it's actually called. Your round, your bullnose bit maybe. Your round one, and hog out the remainder. And what that's going to allow is that you're not going to get any burning on that final pass because majority of the material is already gone from the V-bit. You can even just finish with the V-bit and have the juice groove done with the V-bit if you don't get any burning. But if you go straight in with the round nose, you're likely to get burning. It's going to take a lot longer because you're hogging out a hell of a lot of material. So I'd highly suggest going around with the V-bit first. Custom Creations actually built a jig for it as well, which there's plenty of videos on YouTube. I'd love to do one eventually. Just haven't had the time yet. You can build a jig so that you don't have to use a straight edge guide, but I did mine with a straight edge on a router. Got to roll and feed Psycho Kids. Catch you on the next vid. I will have to do that soon, Herbig. No stress, mate. Enjoy. Thanks for hanging out. Still here, about to get out in the shed. Justin, enjoy, mate. Enjoy. Feel free to take off if you need to, mate. Jump in on that shed time. Whoop, whoop, I heard you say it. Thanks, Jax. No worries, Chili Man. I appreciate you, mate. Here's my live show on Saturdays. I think it's like noon Sunday for you. Yeah, wooden things and stuff. If I can get there, mate, I definitely will. Valerie, yes, Perth, WA. Lovely to have you here. Whereabouts in Perth are you? Oh, keeps jumping around. Dark Knight is a little better than Iron Man in my... Oh, I don't really understand the comment. I'm guessing it's going back to Marvel and DC. But yes, RIP Heath Ledger, he was my favorite Joker. I absolutely love his portrayal of the Joker. That was fantastic. Pressure relief valve. That sounds way more technical. Blow-off valve is like a turbo or something in a car, isn't it? Oh, God. Sweet, thanks. I got one from Super Cheap. Yep, the ones at Super Cheap definitely will do the job as well. Just a little bit of modification. If my description didn't make sense, though, you will find plenty of videos on YouTube. Just chuck it in there, mate. Modifying pressure pot. Heaps will come up. Just finished on Customs website. Champion, Justin. I hope you remembered the code, mate. What do the winners have to do? Hey, Jax, what do the winners have to do? Email you. Custom Creations, I'll go back and find their comment and I'll comment on there and yeah, I'll tell them to email me. And once they do, we can go from there. So I'll get that sorted tonight, mate. Finished carving my spoons. I'm off. Great love, buddy. Thanks, Jax and Custom Creations. No worries, Steph. Thanks for hanging out. Thank you, Josh. Yes, Jax, he used the code. Awesome, awesome. Did you get to check out the HNT Gordon Vice? I did have a look at that. That thing looks nuts and it's way too expensive for me. So I'm super jealous that it looked really good. You're going to have fun with that. If you do, I'd love to see pictures of it. If you get that and get it all set up, mate, that looks sick. Again, what lathe are you running? That behind me, ooh, which side are you? You're over there. That behind me, ooh, what's the code? Is the WLV 1100C from Carbotech. So they discontinued it, which I don't understand why, because they haven't replaced it yet with anything. From what I've been told, it's because they're now stocking the Laguna products, and they're essentially saying that the Laguna lathes are going to replace it. But I absolutely love that thing. It's, yeah, 1100 bed length, full electronic variable speed, outboard turning capable. It's a huge step up, mate. I don't know if you saw any of my earlier videos, my original lathe that I started this channel with, but it is, yeah, just phenomenal. It's worlds ahead of what I started with, so I'm really happy with that one. The only gripe I have with it is that it doesn't have cast iron legs. So it's just like, yeah, just real thin sheet metal kind of tin, whatever it is, I don't know, legs. Obviously not a lot of weight in them. There's 200 kilos weight in the lathe itself, but there's not much in the legs. So I do get a bit of wobble on it. When I buy my own place and have my own workshop, I'll bolt it to the ground. It won't be a problem then. But that's my only gripe with it. The reason I haven't done a review on it is because they're apparently not stocking it anymore, which is a real shame because it's a good lathe. Need to be careful with saying again on this channel, I think. Yeah, you do, mate. You certainly do. Bob Down, pizza is here. Gotta go. Have a great Mother's Day. Thanks for all your vids. Bob, appreciate you, brother. Enjoy your pizza. Look forward to chatting again soon, man. Thank you all for joining. Thanks, Custom Creations. Great product. Certainly is a great product. All right, we've got 16 people. Whoop, we're down to 15. I think Bob's out of here. They look like cast. Didn't know they were thin. Yeah, no, they're painted the same, but yeah, we'll have a closer look for you. This one over here, you can sort of see. It's just quite a thin, real thin metal. Obviously this is all cast, so that's where the weight comes from, but they're all hollow. So yeah, it's a bit of a shame really, because I think that was, that'd be a massive contender if that had a cast iron base. The weight of that would be phenomenal. So I'll be getting the Laguna mini lathe when they get in stock. Would have liked the Carbotech one, but I'm sure Laguna will be awesome as well. I'm currently on a Ryobi one. To be honest with you, Justin, I've said this before to you, mate, anything will be a step up from the Ryobi one. Have you already paid for the Laguna one? I'm not sure. I haven't really looked at the Laguna range and what the MIDI encompasses, but I did look at Hare and Forbes MIDI lathe recently, and they've got a full electronic variable speed MIDI lathe for like $500, which I thought was a really good deal. I'm actually contemplating adding it to my list just so I've got a small portable lathe. But it does the job right now. Yeah, and at the end of the day, mate, that's exactly right. We get, as long as it does the job, who cares what the brand of it is, really? Vicmark, yeah, well, Custom Creations, not all of us can afford Vicmark, mate. So, 11 people, who's left standing? Who we got here? Jump in the comments, say g'day. Let me know you are around. Still got a good battery. That GoPro's doing all right. How long have we been running for? We've been running for quite a while, I think. Yes, we'll probably call it a day very soon. So, build your own sand or water-filled lathe base, old school. Yeah, definitely an option, definitely. I did consider filling those legs with sandbags actually, but if I do any outboard turning, I probably will, well, I definitely will do that because I'll need the stability. But at this point in time, I am just waiting, yeah, till I can bolt it to the ground, really. only found you from Scroll like a month ago, so I've got to go back and watch the start. Seems like we're kind of on the same path from the starting point. Yeah, mate, well, it's... Yeah, definitely, there's a lot of content there, so it could take a while. But if you go back to the start, you'll see just how much this... The only thing in this shop that is the same is that tool bench and its location. Like, everything else in here is different from when I started. And a lot of the tools are different as well. So, it's been a massive upgrade. And yeah, there's about... I'm trying to think what episode it was, actually. I know my first project was the milliput inlay with the she oak bowl on that lathe. But yeah, no, definitely go back and check it out, man. There's some big changes that have happened in my workshop, for sure. Me. So I have there, larger lathe, it's great. I believe it's identical to the Grizzly. Yeah, Grizzly's an interesting one. Like, I'm looking at doing, I brought a track saw a while ago, the Shepatch or whatever, I don't even know how to say it. It's a cheap one, but it's actually identical to the Grizzly one. And I've been noticing a lot of products lately that are quite similar to Grizzly ones. So, still here, but listen as I cook the kids dinner and wrap presents, loving the live stream. Loving having you here, mate. Really appreciate you staying around. That is awesome. Christopher, what camera do you use and what editing software? Been wanting to YouTube for ages. Christopher, my biggest advice to you would be do it. Just jump in. I started this channel with this iPhone here, iPhone 10 and iMovie. That is genuinely, I made over 60 videos with that iPhone, no microphone, just a built-in face and rear camera of this, built-in microphone and iMovie. Now I shoot on an A6400 Sony. I use the Sony shotgun mic and I'm editing currently on DaVinci Resolve, which I absolutely love. I'm just using the free version basically, and it's unbelievable what you get for the free version. I do really want to upgrade to the studio version, but I have been using it for quite a long time now. I know that I like it. I know that I'm going to stick with it. So yeah, I think I'm at that point now where I do want to upgrade that. But in saying that, I don't plan on purchasing it until I can upgrade my computer, because my current editing computer is not, it can't deal with the amount of data and footage that I record now, because most of my videos, I'm looking at close to 200 gig, if not more, of footage. Some of that's in 5K, and the current computer I've got just cannot function with processing that footage, as well as processing special effects and all of that sort of stuff. It really, really struggles. So once I upgrade my editing computer, I will definitely be looking at purchasing the full studio version of DaVinci Resolve. Maureen, how are you? Sounded like Dave Stanton then, didn't I? How are you? Alright, okay man, I'm off. I'll talk to you later. Good hanging out. Congrats to the lucky winners. Justin, enjoy your weekend, mate. I hope you're making some wicked stuff there. All awesome videos. Thanks, Kayla. I run the Laguna 1216 and it's been a huge upgrade from my crappy starter benchtop thing that hurt me because I didn't know what I was doing. Yeah, well, mate, I've had a lot of those sort of injuries where I have no idea what I'm doing. Just give me a second, guys. I'm going to plug this cord into the GoPro because we have just hit orange battery. Hopefully that starts charging. Right. Yeah, I'm not too familiar with the Laguna range, to be honest. I haven't looked into it that much, Mike, but I probably should. Got here in the end. We'll need to go back and watch the replay. Yeah, Maureen, go back. I've actually had a few comments, people enjoying this live stream, so it's worth a watch. Yeah. Sweet, thanks lots for the info. No problem, mate, no worries at all. If you check out Christopher, go back and check out my video, Resin Dovetails. I think it's called World First, Resin Dovetails. Is this a world first? That Resin Dovetails video is the video I upgraded in, and I believe I've got some footage of my setup in that. Thousands of gigabytes all the time. It is actually unreal, the amount of data transfer. My poor computer just cannot deal with it anymore. I've upgraded the RAM as much as I can, and it just can't handle the load. Especially like my current routine at the moment is I might film, 3 or 4 videos and then import all the footage and then edit them all in a night. Well, over, 12-hour period straight. But, you can be close to importing like 900 gig of footage and it just can't handle it. Catch you later, man. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate you being here. Hopefully we'll get a bit of a live chat going a bit more often, I think. Hopefully. Have to see how we go. Another huge thank you to Chili Man for kicking off Super Chats. What an absolute legend. I don't know if he's still here. I haven't seen him comment in a while. Absolute champion. Well, guys, let me know if you've got any other questions, anything else you want to chat about. If you don't, we'll probably call this live stream a day now. We've been chatting for a couple of hours. But if you've got any other questions, fire away. More than happy to chill out for a bit longer. So yeah, just let me know. Obviously, there's going to be a delay, so I'm just going to sit here and twiddle my thumbs until you get that message. All right, I think you've got that message now. So, got battery. I'm not sure if this GoPro is charging or not though. Hopefully it is. Let's see how we go. Thank you, Jax. Thank you to all the legendary J&D fans. They are all legendary, aren't they? Custom creations. Like, yous are all legends. Absolute legends. So I'll give it a couple minutes. If anyone does have anything, I have to run myself. Got the dinner dishes to do. Go for it, Terry. Thanks for being here, mate. Really appreciate your support. I'll give it another minute or two, see if anyone's got any questions to fire through. If not, we will call it a day. I can't go back. See you later, Christopher. If I can get there, Mike, I will, mate. All right, guys, I think that about sums it up. So thank you to everyone who's still here for tuning in for so long. It's been a great time. I've actually thoroughly enjoyed this. So I think we might try and do some more lives, actually. No questions, but I need to record more of my makings. I want to be like you guys. Daniel, just do it, mate. Honestly, if you've got a phone, these things have unbelievable cameras on them these days. It's so easy to do, man. So just the best advice I've got for you is just kick off and get started. It's what I did. And, you know, I've put a lot of work into this channel, a hell of a lot of work. But I enjoy it. It's good fun. So, yeah. Well, we will call that a day, I think. So thank you to everyone who's tuned in. Going to try and make this live stream a bit yeah, a bit more of a frequent thing. Work pending, obviously, but eventually I am hoping to do J&D Creations full-time. When, touch wood, I'm lucky enough for that to happen, this will be probably a weekly or fortnightly event, which will be wicked. So thanks, guys. Really appreciate you all tuning in. I think I've got to turn this live off from my phone. So to avoid an awkward little downtime, I'll open this back up. Oh, are we not connected? Let's see if my phone will connect back to my GoPro. There we go. All right. It's been fun. I will see you soon. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. Well, subscribe to the channel, like the video. I got videos coming next week. Until then, stay safe,